Welcome to day 64 of the Seeker's Guide to Soul Contact. The course consists of 365 lessons to bring you closer to soul and spirit. The theme for the day is I see harmony in the truth. Why is it that two or more people can receive two or more totally different answers and claim they were from God, the soul, or divine intelligence of some kind? If their answers were not from God, then where did they come from? This is a question that has perplexed many. Sometimes a seeker will discover two teachers who seem to be inspired, yet parts of their messages seem to contradict. How can this be, he wonders. The first principle to be registered with a seeker is this. In the realm of the soul, truth prevails and nothing but the truth exists. All communication received directly from the soul does not contradict any other revelation from the soul. All soul-to-soul communication is in harmony. Teachers claiming revelation from God receive from three sources. One, a handful do receive direct communication through the soul. But two, they get a glimpse of truth from the soul mixed with their own ideas. And three, they receive from their higher emotional self that is mistaken for the soul, but has distorted the truth by reflection. The teacher using method number 3 will have the most errors. Some details may be correct, but most of his conclusions will be wrong. The one using method number 2 will have some inspired ideas that will garner attention, but still have errors and wrong conclusions because of distortions mixed in with the lower personality. You would think that the seeker could depend on the teacher who has direct soul contact to be 100% reliable, but even this is not quite true. There are two reasons for this. Number one, the teacher has to put the formless concepts of the higher self into the words of form, and words, no matter how carefully put together, do not always represent the original idea without distortion. Even the simplest words of Jesus are interpreted a number of different ways by students. Two, all teachers are human, and sometimes after receiving a divine idea and filtering it through the lower personality, distortions will be the result, and the original revelation will suffer from a loss of purity. Therefore, we can see the importance of this course. It is only by establishing soul contact that the seeker can see the truth for what it is and avoid being deceived. An important key to discovery is this. Truth does not conflict with truth. If one statement disagrees with another statement, then one or both of them are incorrect, or at least understood incorrectly. This brings us to another complexity. A statement may represent a true idea, yet be correctly understood by one and incorrectly by another. Only one who is close to the inner spirit will be able to perceive truth in all cases. If a statement is blatantly false, one with soul contact will sense this. But if it is the truth, but poorly worded, he will realize this. If it is true, as clear as word can be, he will have a knowing about this. Thus, we can see the ultimate responsibility for perceiving truth is not on the teacher, but on the student. We all must seek the inner verification to achieve the union of a few individuals, followed by the many. No matter where one is on the path, a contradiction that surfaces is a signal that the thought should be tested in the realm of the soul. Think back to contradictions that led you to greater light. Maybe the first was concerning Santa Claus. How could he possibly visit millions of kids in one night? You might have thought as a little kid. How could the dude ever get down the chimney, etc.? Then maybe things in your religion did not compute. How does God hear millions of prayers at once? If he loves us, why do we suffer? How is it that those who are claiming to be saved are some of the most irritating people, the likes of which would make heaven turn into hell? Reflect on questions like these that led you to question and come closer to the truth. Now reflect on your current beliefs and see if you can find one that may not be in harmony with the truth. Think it through in connection with your own soul and see where it takes you. Affirmation. I've taken many steps that have led me toward the truth. Now I will take one more.